This is a rundown of our incubator for snake eggs. We mainly breed carpet pythons. It's just a freestanding fridge I got for free. Found it off Marketplace or whatever. Glass front makes it really good. Reason we use the fridge is it's insulated. It's well insulated. It's sealed. Um, it's got racks, and yeah, it makes life real easy. All we did was drill a hole for the probe and the heat cords. Now it runs through there. You'll see in a minute. We just thread the heat cord all the way through, zigzag it at the bottom. Some people do it all very, pedantic and anal and neat and tidy, and put little fans in and everything. Ours just runs looped all the way down through, along the bottom, up the sides, because we actually run two heat cords. The reason we're running two is if one fails, we're still getting the heat in there. We can always just feel them and check once you get to the point where they're actually heating. But yeah, and that's just another one of those cheap thermostats. Like, I know people probably going, oh my god, it's got an incubator with a cheap thermostat. Look, I don't know, been breeding for long enough to know what works, and it works. Never had a problem with those little thermostats. They're only about $20. They do the job. We've almost got 100% hatch rate over the last 5 or 6 years of using them, and yeah, if it works, it works. I'm not changing. Inkbird, all the other good brands are out there. Use that if you want. You don't have to do what I do. We put an extra little latch on here just to make sure it's sealed shut, so it's not going to possibly pop open or get knocked open or anything like that. And inside, it's just simply we've got a few different thermometers. You can see there, so it's 31.5. A lot of condensation at the moment, so a few of these are starting to get close to hatching. So see at the bottom there, we don't sit on that rack, that's just a spare rack sitting there, but you just run the heat cord however it works. It's up and down each side, and it gives a good heat in here. What you'll find, as you can see there, they start to dimple in. These are due in about a week. Some of these are due sooner, the bottom ones, but yeah, at the moment a fair bit of condensation in there. So what I tend to do is we have a few air holes here. Now you might see, oh god, there's lots of air holes around it, because these tubs we use for other things at different times. It's sticky tape over them, clear sticky tape. So that's not all holes, but what I will do is when they start to get like this, which is what I'm about to do now, I'll go through and open up a few more holes, give it a wipe, just take some of that thing out, because the eggs, as they start to dimple in, it's because they're expelling the moisture, and it gets a lot more condensation towards those last couple of weeks as the eggs look at that in there, as the eggs start to expel some of that moisture. But yeah, and I just heard before that this kicked on because I've got the door open. Yeah, you can see it's dropped down to 30 and it's turned on. So that's it. That's our basic incubator. Basically, that whole incubator just cost a couple of cheap heat cords, probably $60 worth for the two, and a $20 thermostat and a free fridge. And we've been using it for many years. Great success rate. This year we've got roughly about 100 eggs in there, and they are looking pretty good.